The Onondaga County District Attorney says this woman's decision to drive drunk with children in her car was so reckless and indifferent to human life, it was murder.
25-year-old Jazmine Vann in court this morning learning of the grand jury's indictment against her on the murder charge and 11 other counts. As you can see, she was distraught, as if she was hearing about the charge for the first time. News Channel 9 senior reporter Andrew Donovan was in court this morning for the major new developments, including what happened minutes before the crash.
Not long before Syracuse police responded here to the crash at the intersection of Park and DeWitt Streets, an officer was called to the party where Vann had been drinking about 3/4 of a mile away from right here. That's where 25-year-old Jazmine Vann was already drunk around midnight, physically fighting with her mom, who is trying to get her keys away from her. Police took the keys, gave them to her sister, who promised to hold on to them, but then gave them to Jazmine Vann as soon as police left. That's what led up to what we've already heard from police and prosecutors, that Vann drove drunk, children in the SUV with her without car seats, then sped 70 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone and crashed into a tree, killing 3-year-old Yasmeen Shaaf.
A $20 Uber drive and this girl would be alive. Listening to her mother, this girl would be alive. Listening to SPD, this girl would be alive. There's so many obstacles that were placed in front of her that she managed to circumvent, that that's why she's not maliciously, not vindictively, but that's why the evidence shows that this was a depravity and a recklessness that rises to the level of murder.
The DA wouldn't say who, but a second person has been indicted related to this crash. That name won't be released until that person is arrested. The third person charged, Natalie Alejandro, the girl's mom, is now cooperating with the prosecution. She was a witness before the grand jury. In Syracuse, Andrew Donovan, News Channel 9.
The judge did set bail for Vann, $500,000 cash. Prosecutors say she was drunk between 2 and 3 times the legal limit.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.